So, welcome to Rucka Valley. There's literally no one here. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so. It's just eerie. It's just dead silent. Chairs are out, tables are out. There's just nothing, no one here. Everything's closed, supermarket's closed. No one's here. It feels like post-apocalyptic. I would not be surprised if a zombie would just come around the corner here. Everybody just disappeared. It is beautiful though. Look at this. Hey fellow. There's no one here, so the reindeer are claiming the town. Two days to go to the nuts. This is the weather. So, one day before the start, on my way to the bib pickup, a good moment to have a look at the final kilometer of the course. It looks pretty snowy. This was not passable yesterday, but now you can also see that other people have tested the course. So hopefully, I didn't bring my running poles. So some balancing, but looks interesting. This is not so bad. Well, it's gonna be 10 degrees tomorrow or so, so a lot of the snow will disappear. Definitely not everything. Oh. It is beautiful out here. So my apartment is on the other side of the hill, so for everything I have to go over the hill, and this is the first day that you can actually pass it. So the other days I had to go around it, so this is a nice shortcut for me, and to get the bib and go to the supermarket. There's no way all this snow is going to disappear tomorrow. Look at this. The trail is going to go over those two peaks there. You can see one is behind the tree, and then further north up to the Arctic Circle. This should be the top almost. So tomorrow the 100 milers, they will start here and then end here the day after. On Friday evening we will start at the Polar Circle and arrive here the next day. This thing you see from everywhere. Oh yeah, the ski jumping place. I go around the mountain, I go around that one. Let's see, oh yeah, okay. Now we go down. This thing is very well marked. If you miss the signs, you always have these as well. These are there every 200 meters or so, 300 meters. There's a lot of them. And they also have signage for the distance, but we're at the end now, so it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, I reconned the first 2-3 kilometers, and it's all very well marked, easy to find your way. In the beginning there was lots of snow and it was more difficult when it was not marked yet by the organization, and we had struggled to find the next signpole, but now it's all very easy. So we're nearing Rucka village, the location of the start and the finish, and the bib pickup and everything. Very nice town. It's a bit deserted, not as deserted as last week, but still pretty quiet. So it's all about the Nuts race now. This is the arc for the official start of the trail, I think. I recognize that from some YouTube videos. There was a construction site here, so I couldn't get there from the other side the other day, but I think now it's clear and I can just pass. Yeah. Oh, they're still working. I thought they'd be done by now. Let's see.
Maatavilla on rajoitettu erätyöpalvelun ja huomioon tapahtunut. Paikallisesti tapahtumasta jota voi silloin seikkailuihin rajoitettu erä.
So, the place is clearly not deserted anymore. So, tonight is the Nuts Karhunkierros. I will be running it. It's a race in Finland. The race is well, I was originally subscribed to the 100 miles, but I've gone down to the 83 kilometers now. So it's a route that's out and back. So it goes from Rucka in Finland to the polar circle and then back. So the 83 kilometers is going only from the polar circle to Rucka for a total of 83 kilometers. It's a very famous trail in Finland, so there's a lot of Finnish people are walking that trail. It takes about 3 to 5 days, and you have huts along the way, and it's just a very beautiful trail. Karhunkierros, I think it translates to from the bears, so yeah, it's famous for the bears that you can that are living in that area. So yeah, I've gone down to the 83 kilometers. That's mainly because my knee is still injured. That's still from the 3 weeks ago, the 24-hour race that I did in Sittard. So I have not been able to run anything until now. I ran 4 kilometers last Wednesday, which went okay-ish. So yeah, just have to wait and see how this goes. The plan is quite simple. I will run for about 20-30 kilometers hopefully, and the rest I will walk to make sure that I finish it. So the cutoff is rather generous, so you get 18 hours to finish it. So I guess if I run 20 or 30 kilometers, I can just walk the rest and save money. And if I cannot run for 20 or 30 kilometers, I just DNF at the first aid station. The first aid station is at 27 kilometers. The drop bag is also there, so I just pick up the drop bag and go home. Yeah, I did a recon a part of the course. It was still very snowy, but very beautiful. Yeah, just nice, remote, lots of forests, lakes, beautiful trails. Not too technical, maybe for the snow for this moment, but that will be only the last couple of kilometers of the trail. So yeah, I have been here since Sunday. It is now Friday. It has been really deserted, this whole town. There was no one here in the beginning. Maybe that's also because I arrived on a Sunday, and it was completely deserted. The reindeer were walking through the streets and it was just it was just like in a movie. It was just abandoned. But yeah, gradually people have come in, and now it looks more alive than in the beginning. But you can really see that this is a skiing area, and the ski season has been over for a couple of weeks, and people are returning now for the summer season. This is a very beautiful place to go mountain biking, to hike and so on. But yeah, it was just between those seasons. So you see that this race really uses the trail when it's not really used yet, and the trail officially opens after the race actually. So it opens I think the Sunday or the Monday after the race officially. So yeah, we'll see. The goal is to finish. There's no other goal than that. And we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I can walk away with no injury, so I can continue with the rest. Looking forward to it.
Kilpailijoiden lähtö on sitten 10:10. Ja tämä ensimmäinen ryhmä pääsee 2,5 minuutin päästä liikkeelle.
Here's the start.
Tässä pääsee silmäilemään tätä uljasta lähtiä joukkoa, niin on kyllä itsevarman olosta. Näkyy kyllä, että nyt on niin lähdetty tosissaan. Mulla on vahva luotto. 2, 1, mennään! Turvallista matkaa ja kovaa ajoa! Turle kallistaa matkaa.
So we're just over an hour in, 8 kilometers done. The route is mildly technical, not that technical, everything is runnable, but not that difficult. Thank you. So 15k check-in. We're now 2 hours 20 in. And,
Onko vielä?
so that means that it's 12:30 now, and it's getting pretty dark still, so you don't really need a headlight, but I have it with me, so I'm gonna turn it on. I saw some other people doing it and I think it really helps. So far so good. The knee is holding up. Look, yeah, it really helps to have a headlight. So we're now 4 hours 20 minutes in. It's 2:30 a.m. We're coming up to the first aid station, 28k. Thank you. So everything is holding up pretty well. I'm hanging back, relaxed, and well, it was moderately technical. I feel now there's more light. I don't know why. Thank you. I think in the forest at a certain point I almost didn't see anything, and now when it's open, look at this. Now you don't need any light. But I was really struggling with seeing the contrast and the depth of all these roots. But it is beautiful. A lot of streams and little waterfalls. Forests and lakes. So here should also be the drop back, so I can get some extra food, charge the watch if needed. It's almost impossible to get lost. The most important is that the knee is holding up. nicely on schedule as well. Halfway, baby. Seven hours and 12 minutes. So that is, let's say 7 hours 12 minutes for the half. That means 10 hours and 48 minutes for the second half, for the time limit. So it has rained for most of the night, but the trail is already drying up, so it's all looking good. So just keep plugging along and relax. $31K to go. It is just beauty everywhere. So at the last aid station I was informed that I did not have 20 kilometers to go as I thought, but actually 25. So the buffer that I thought I had, I don't have it. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to march on then. I will still make it, but yeah, it's just gonna be a bit more tight than I thought. So yeah, that's my check-in. So at the moment the aid station is 5 kilometers behind me. So at this moment in time I have 20 kilometers to go. And, my knee is killing me, but we'll get this one done. So I'm in the final few kilometers. The last 7 kilometers has a couple of nasty climbs in them. Yeah, they are not very high, but they pack a punch. So but I have lots of time, so there's 2 hours left I think for the last few kilometers. So lots of time to take it easy and enjoy the view. So enjoying the view, and I would like to share that with you. So this is the view. I promise you it's magnificent. All right, let's get this done. The top. Now just 500 meters to the finish and we're done. I'm done with this, frankly. Right. I'm happy. It was a real adventure.
Ja Ville Sissala. Nyt maaliin myös Anton Heinonen. Lasse! Maaliin! Lasse Roiha, Julia Bertteli ja Sanni Kokkonen olivat tämä kolmikko, jotka tulivat maaliin. Ja seuraavaksi Sakkuin. Ja loppusuoraan on tulossa myös.
So, now 2 days after the Nuts Karhunkierros. So, this is the view that I was talking about without the mist. Just hiked up here. It's now 2 days after, so I'm pretty much in recovery mode. The knee is not great, but well enough to get up here and enjoy the view for real. It is now 3 days after the Nuts Karhunkierros, 83 kilometers. It turned out to be almost 90 kilometers. I made it, so that's great. I have this medal to show for it. It's quite underwhelming medal that yeah, you know, just then give no medal. Just give a t-shirt, or Kulamana has a ring, you know. This is just yeah, you know, I mean, I'm gonna cherish it anyway, but it's a quite underwhelming medal. But the trail is an absolute recommendation. The trail is fantastic. It has many highlights. It has waterfalls, it has forests, it has rivers, it has lakes. I have seen no houses or villages. It's just nature. And yeah, of course, the start with the polar circle. I was very happy that there was a sign there, and it was a nice photo op. So I took advantage of that. I was the only one excited by that. The rest was all, doing their own business. On the 83-kilometer distance, there were 678 participants, so it was quite busy. They had start waves, but they were only 10 minutes apart. So in the end, also when other distances came together, it was rather crowded sometimes, but never really annoying. It's just that I expected to be on my own a lot, and that didn't really happen. The trail had lots of variation. You'd think it's only forest and lakes, but there were sections. Each section had was quickly followed up by another section. So none of the climbs were long. You would follow a river, but not very long, and then there would be another section and another section and another section. So it was always there was a lot of variation. Also, in terms of technicality, there were some technical sections, sort of, never really difficult, but it would really slow you down. But there were also, large sections that were really runnable, so you could make some good time if you have the legs. So yeah, the trail, it was all very well organized. It was impossible to get lost. The first aid station, where also the drawback was a bit of chaos. We'll get back to that a little later. Is there anything else negative to say about it? I already mentioned that it was busy at times. The Finns are Finnish, so they are not so sociable. So they will, there's not a lot of talking, making friends going on as you might have in other trails in Europe or in the US. It's just quiet people, and they don't make friends that easily. So it was not a real social event for me. As for myself, my race, the plan was not ambitious. It was to run about 30k and then walk the rest, save my knee. At that first aid station where the dropback was, I left the aid station, and after a couple of 100 meters, I found that I did not have my GoPro on me, so I searched for it, and I went back to the aid station searched for it. I spent about half an hour searching for it, finding people who speak English. I left it last seen on a table, and then it was gone. Then I left again, and then I thought, oh, maybe I put it in my drop bag, and I went back again, and then I found it in the drop bag. So that was incredibly stupid. It set me back about half an hour, so I ran about 5 to 7 kilometers more than I intended to, but it was okay. So physically, I could manage that. It was still smooth sailing up to that point, and it went on for a while longer. When I decided to walk, it was also fine. Only after about 60 kilometers, my knee started to hurt, and my shin started hurting a bit earlier than that. But that was not so worrying. I ended up taking a painkiller for that. That I know that it's not good for your kidneys, and that you have to really take care. So I took care to drink a lot. make sure that your kidneys can handle all the stuff that has been put through it. Lucky, between brackets, I had run out of food hours ago, so I did not have to bother my kidneys with that. By the way, they have these YOLOs here in Finland that they give out, and people use those as a running food, as gel. It's kind of a bar, and they have different flavors. They're horrible, so don't take these. I had the black one. It was a salmiak kind of a flavor. Yeah, it was that I had nothing else, and it did do the trick. There was a lot of energy in it, but it's just the taste is horrible. And I had the yellow one as well, which is sort of lemon. I don't know, but that one was even worse. It is just not edible, and even when you're hungry as an ultra runner, that stuff, just bring your own stuff. Anyway, I could keep up a decent pace walking, and I just kept that up until the finish. There were some hilly sections in the last 7 kilometers, but you just power hike through those, and I finished it in 17 and a half hours. There was a time limit of 18 hours, and I was always very well ahead of that schedule. And I already had seen that people who finish after 18 hours, they do still get the medal, and they are not assigned a DNF. So there was even a guy this year who finished in 22 and a half hours or something, so was more than 4 hours out of time. So still got the finish, and I think that is a sympathetic gesture of the organization that they allow that. I think there were more than 30 people eventually who were outside of time, but still finished. So that is really nice for those people. Anyway, I made it. Recovery is going rather well. The knee is so, but a lot better than I expected. So I think I'll get back into training tomorrow or so, I guess. So that is my story of the Nuts Karhunkierros in Finland.